Hi, I wanted to let you know what to do with some of the materials that I sent home with Miss Grace, which dropped them off at your porch. So I wanted to show you this activity with the can. Inside are buttons. There are 20 of them with Velcro on the back of them. The way you would start this activity is you would set up the activity with the buttons around it. I don't expect the kids to be able to do that first. So you would set them up, and then he would pull it off and push it in the hole for the sound. And then we can work towards being able to, after he's done with that, setting them back up again afterwards. Um, at this point in time, like shooting for being able to do approximately 10 in one sitting. They might be more interested in than that, but 10 would be a good place to start. Another way to structure that activity would be to use something like an egg carton or a muffin tin and having one button in each thing. So when you're ready to have him start putting him back on, you could have him get one out of there and then put it on the side, working towards resetting it up again. But for now, I think that it's more rewarding to pull it off and have that Velcro sound and then hearing it falling in. So that is that activity. If you happen to have Velcro, you can Velcro other things on the outside that are of interest. Miss Grace uses keys that she gets at the car lot, but anything that makes a good noise, you can work on that. Now, I also sent you some other materials in your bag that could also be put in, and this is where the egg carton would be really helpful. I sent you some foam shapes. These are supposed to be beads, but the size of string that goes in that hole is very, very small, and so I don't really expect them to be able to do that, but I like that they're shapes and they're colors, so you can work on shapes, you can work on colors, and then you can have one of them in each slot of an egg carton, have them pick it out of there, and then put it into the can um, like that. And because it's a wider, they're going to have to push harder to get it to go into the can. Now, some of the kids don't like how the can feels with that. I like to leave it so they have to really push it through. But if they don't like how the edges feel, because they feel a little bit sharp, they're not sharp enough to hurt them. But you can cut a bigger hole in the top if they don't like how it feels when they push it through the slot. Just small enough that they have to do a little bit of work to get it to go through. But that's what you can do with these shapes. You can also do the color matching. I'm sending home this activity with the cars, and so they can use the shapes to match the colors onto the cars would be another activity that you could do. And I'm also sending home pom-poms similarly, that you can match colors on the cars or you can push them into the container. Now, obviously, all of these things are small, so if they should be done under supervision, just in case somebody wants to put it in their mouths. Generally, the guys don't do that, but just in case, that would be another option. I also am sending home, this is Play-Doh that I already had in the room, and I figured I would just let you guys have it. If you're uncomfortable with that, you can throw it away, but it has just been used in therapy sessions with me. But you're welcome to use it just to work on some hand strengthening. Pulling pieces apart is a good way to start, where you just have them work on pulling a piece off and putting it down. It can put it on the table, or you could put it again in a container of some sort or a plastic bin, but just working on pulling it apart would be a good start. And then once they're all pulled apart, working on using two hands to squish it back together. If you have the materials at home to make your own Play-Doh, I can send you a recipe for that: flour, salt, oil, water, and cream of tartar. But I'd be happy to send you a Play-Doh recipe if you're uncomfortable using that Play-Doh. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.